Hey YouTube, how's it going? This is Gamester81. I'm back at you. If you haven't seen my other two videos before this, over the top 20 of my 100 list, I encourage you guys to check those out and go in order. Encourage your comments. Please provide your list as well to me. I love video responses. Comments are great. And everyone's list is going to be different. So right now we're going to start off with, left off with 80, so we're going to go with number 79 on my list of top 100 video game systems, or I'm sorry, video game games of all time. You've got number 79. Okay, this is an awesome arcade. I'll give you a hint. It's an old 80s cartoon. It was a huge comic as well. In fact, you know what? It goes, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Anyway, you don't want to hear me sing. I'm not a very good singer when it comes to that kind of thing, but this is an awesome game. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade. Man, what can be said about this game? It's an awesome co-op. This is a Konami game, side-scroller fighting game, almost like Final Fight style. This is a fun game to play with other people. Graphics are stellar. I really wish there was a port of this game to the to the Nintendo rather, and it's a good port. It's obviously Nintendo graphics, so it didn't really do its justice graphically. Still a fun game, but I really wish this came out for the Super Nintendo. They had Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo, which was an awesome port. But they didn't have this game. I just didn't understand it. But this is an awesome game, and every once in a while I'll run into an arcade and I'll still play this game, and it's very fun. I love this game. We got number 78, Kirby's Adventure for the NES. This game, man, this little guy could do a ton of cool stuff. You swallow your enemy, and all of a sudden you absorb his ability. So whether it was a sword or a bolt of lightning or what have you. This is really cool. Fun graphics. This is one of the later games released for the NES, I believe, and this is a fun game to play. If you have an NES, Nintendo, check this game out. You owe it to yourself. Number 77, this is another arcade. This is classic. This is a midway game. It's called Joust. I have it it's on this bad boy right here, but it's a fun game to play. You can play co-op, which is fun. There was a Joust 2 that was released later on for the arcade, which is actually really rare, rather. It wasn't very common, but this is a really fun game. I always grew up playing this for actually the Atari 5200, which I used to play all the time, so it's a fun game. We got number 76, okay. An Apple II computer, Apple IIc, and I used to play this game a lot. This King's Quest. This is an awesome game. This is really what got me into the point and click adventure kind of type. Now this game was hard because you never knew what words to type in, because you had to type in your command. So if you wanted to open door, you had to say open door specifically, otherwise it wouldn't work. Later King's Quest, they actually got with it and they got the click and you could change it, and it was much easier, but it was frustrating. This is a very hard game. But there's other cool games. This is a Sierra game. There's other cool games that Sierra made. The Space Quest, Leisure Suit Larry, Police Quest. But this is definitely takes a cake as far as one of my favorites on this kind of genre of games. You got number 75. Okay, another arcade. There's a lot of arcades in this list. But this is another midway game, Mortal Kombat 2. Big fan of Mortal Kombat, and I like Mortal Kombat 3. But this game, Mortal Kombat 2, I definitely played this game on the Super Nintendo a lot growing up. I used to play at the arcade growing up as well, and this is a fun game. There's a lot of hidden tricks in this game as well. Little secret passwords and stuff you can put in and commands, but I just love this game. This is a great game. Probably in my opinion, one of the best Mortal Kombat games I think ever released, my personal opinion. Number 74, this is a DS game. It's called Space Invaders Extreme. This game came out probably, a year and a half ago. It's a fun game though. Definitely it's a game that was released by Taito, or I don't know how you pronounce it, I'm sorry, but Taito, tomato, but this is a fun game. You've got it's very retro looking as far as graphics go, but they definitely upped the what you can do. So they held true to the roots, but they definitely made some changes to it, and it's very addicting. It's probably the game that's in my DS the most, to be honest with you, that I play a lot. This is a great game to take on the go, and it definitely takes good use of the dual screen as well. But it does get frustrating later on because it's very, very hard. Let's do number 73. It's a Nintendo 64 game. This is called Paper Mario. Graphics on this game are great for the Nintendo 64. I love the role-playing aspect of this game as well, and the storyline is fun. I believe it was like the sequel to Super Mario RPG for the Super Nintendo. This is a fun game to play. I think I played this game in a week and beat it because I don't think I ever put it down. But it's a fun one, and every once in a while I'll pick, when I play my 64, I will pop this game in, and it still brings back some great memories playing this game. Number 73. 72. Bobble. This is for the NES. I have this on the arcade as well, and it's fun on the arcade, but I grew up playing it on the Bobble on the NES, and something about the music and just playing with co-op 2 players really fun, and it gets very hard and challenging, but the graphics are fun to look, fun to watch, and it's a fun game. It gets definitely very, very hard though. 71. This is a Colecovision game, okay, so I know I'm going kind of everywhere here. This is Burger Time. Again, I have this on the arcade, but the Burger Time is fun. I like the Colecovision a lot. It's a great port for the Colecovision. Always makes me hungry playing this game for some reason, but definitely the controls are fun. I just like the story. Just have to just run over the patties and kill the guys, get your salt. And what's interesting, there was a sequel released, Diner, which is kind of the only one of the only official sequels for this game. It was only released on the television. There's a review I did on it earlier on this channel. You can check it out. There's also like Super Burger Time released, also on the arcade, and just there's a couple other sequels, but this is by far the best. And let's do number 70. This is the last one on my list. This is a PC game. It's a first-person game. I played this game a lot growing up. Nukem. I love the one-liners in this game, and I think the graphics are great too for this time. But the one-liners, like, come get some. It's almost like if you watch Army of Darkness, the one-liners in that movie are hilarious. It kind of reminds me of the one-liners in this game, really. Awesome game. There's a lot of secret passages you can take, secret levels, and, just it's a really fun game to play. So that's my list, 79 through 70. Thank you for watching, and please pay close attention. I'll be posting at my next video, which will be 69 through 60. Take care, YouTube. Happy gaming. Bye-bye.